All right, and our first guest was an early investor in Coinbase. He heads a crypto empire that includes Grayscale, a digital asset manager that oversees about $50 billion worth of Bitcoin, Ether, and
I'm joined now by the crypto king, Barry Silbert, CEO and founder of Digital Currency Group. Barry, great to see you.
We're addressing a big problem that exists.
Silbert runs the Digital Currency Group.
Barry Silbert.
Barry Silbert.
Barry Silbert, CEO of Digital Currency Group.
Thanks for coming in.
We're finally doing this.
Barry Silbert, how the devil he is. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Barry Silbert, a name that might sound familiar to you if you've been involved with crypto for a while, but even if it doesn't, by the end of this video, you'll understand why his latest move, getting involved with Bittensor, is turning heads. So first, who is Barry Silbert? Well, he's one of those early Bitcoin guys, like early.
I heard about Bitcoin in 2011, and lo and behold, I bought a couple $100,000 of Bitcoin.
At what price?
Between $7 and $8. And
While most of us just heard of the word crypto, Barry Silbert was already going all in. He started a company called Second Market.
so what makes Second Market so special? We're addressing a big problem that exists, and that is that there's tens of trillions of dollars of financial assets that don't trade on exchanges.
And then went on to create the Digital Currency Group, or DCG, which became one of the largest players in the crypto space.
So DCG is a bit of a crypto conglomerate. Tell us a little bit about what you have going on now.
DCG has been everywhere. They're the ones behind Grayscale, which runs one of the first big Bitcoin investment products before ETFs were even really a thing. That single move played a huge role in bringing billions to Bitcoin. Barry also invested in companies like Ripple, Coinbase, Chain Analysis, and a bunch more. He had an eye for spotting what was going to matter, and thanks to that, his network has peaked into the billions, especially during Bitcoin's bull cycles. At his height, my guy's network has been estimated well over $3 billion. That's gone up and down with the crypto markets, but the guy is still loaded, and more importantly, still influential. He has been behind what has shaped a lot of crypto. So when Barry makes a move, people pay attention. And lately, he's been making a lot of moves within Bittensor. Through a project called Yuma, Barry is now building directly in the Bittensor ecosystem.
You know, we have a lot of exposure to Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is a great investment, great asset for diversify your portfolio. But it's also why I'm really excited about a number of other things that have kind of emerged that I think are maybe either more in line with kind of the cypherpunk ethos, or I just think address kind of a different, larger addressable market.
I think that the investments you guys are making around Bittensor and Tau via Yuma is a good example of that.
Yuma is designed to onboard and support builders, researchers, and developers working within Bittensor, almost like an accelerator for open source AI on chain. It's not just capital, it's a commitment. Barry isn't just investing, he's actively helping shape a new frontier for decentralized AI. So Barry's involvement with Bittensor gives it two things it didn't have before: mainstream credibility and deep institutional connections. And in a space like decentralized AI, which is still early and evolving, that kind of backing can mean everything. It also signals that Bittensor isn't just a niche crypto project anymore. It's becoming a platform where serious players are building for the long term. With Barry on board, the spotlight just got a lot brighter. If you want to check out what Barry's doing with Yuma and Bittensor, hit the link in the description below. And if you're into this kind of stuff, crypto, AI, weird new frontier stuff, subscribe, like, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. This is Ken. Catch ya in the next one.
Well, thanks so much for taking the time. This was quite the treat. Anything you want to leave the audience with before we send you back to Connecticut?
I think this is an incredibly exciting time in crypto and certainly in the convergence of AI and crypto. And I think there's some interesting projects out there, and I encourage folks to.
Should we be afraid of AI?
No. Mankind figures things out. It's AI is a good thing. It's a force for good. But I think AI done in a decentralized, permissionless way is the right way to do it.
And I've always found that you've been very early in finding some of this stuff, even though you've been dead wrong on Zcash so far. But
Well, I'll come back well before the next 5 years and say, look how right I was.
yeah, just don't go back on Twitter and say it's going to be a big week.
Deal.
All right, good to see you, and I'll see you soon.
Thanks.
So as ever, fabulous conversation with Barry.